Next, let's welcome Ginny, Griffin, Varnum, and John Dowless of the Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center Foundation. Ginny and John, what a pleasure to have you guys on the show today. I'm so excited about this topic. So I'm anxious to learn more about this upcoming event, and it's called Saturday Night Fever, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So before we get into that, let's learn about you two. So Ginny, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your role here at with Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center Foundation.
Okay, my name is Ginny Griffin Varnum. My grandparents moved to the area in the early 60s, so I am a native of Brunswick County. Married, 3 daughters. We have a horse farm in Bolivia.
You do?
Yes, where we've held several fundraising events for local community organizations.
Oh, I need to talk to you about that. My granddaughter is a horsewoman. So,
my oldest daughter runs the farm, and my second daughter is in vet school, so it's definitely a family operation. But it also has given us an opportunity to hold fundraising events there. So when Cindy called me to be involved in this, it was kind of a natural fit, and I like to plan parties, so.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
So how about you, John? Tell me about yourself.
I'm a Brunswick County native. My family is born and raised here in Brunswick County, and so am I. Went off to college and never left. I came back and just been involved in the industry. My family, we have a business here, Strand Termite and Pest Control. And I know Cindy, and she approached me probably about a year ago about joining the foundation board. So I gladly accepted, and it's been just wonderful. I've been involved in a lot of things here in Brunswick County. This is home for me, so I want to spend as much time and put as much back into the community and a little bit of youth and help in any way that I can. And then we just got excited about the Saturday Night Fever. Obviously, I've helped with a lot of other events, so it was just wonderful that I was able to be a part of the board and be a part of the committee as well and help all hands on deck and use my talents. So.
Awesome. Well, we're really happy you're on the foundation. I think you're great. You bring a lot of resources and just a lot of experience to that. So sounds like it's going to be fun. So let's talk a little bit about the foundation, because there's maybe some people out there aren't real familiar with it. So tell me a bit about the Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center Foundation. What does it do?
I think a lot of people don't realize that the Brunswick Novant Medical Center is a nonprofit hospital.
Correct.
So the foundation is integral in helping to provide funding for certain programs.
Right.
Prescription assistance for patients leaving the hospital.
Right.
There's a breast cancer program that helps provide mammograms and checkups for underinsured and uninsured women. There's a Women and Children Health program.
That's great information. So I'm really excited to hear about the Saturday Night Fever event. Now, I understand it's going to be hosted by 2 very kind of important, influential people in our community. Ronnie and Clarice Holden will be the hosts. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that event, like really important stuff, like when, where, and what to wear. I'm so excited.
Well, it's going to be Saturday, February 29th from 7 to 11 at the Isles in Ocean Isle Beach.
Hey, I heard it's newly remodeled.
It is. They're in the middle of the remodeling process right now. I know we went in for a meeting and we're just so excited. We're going to be the second event that's going to be happening in the Isles since their renovation, so we're very excited. All new floors. I mean, it's getting a true facelift. So it's a fun space for us to work in, and because we're going to create a whole Studio 54 vibe.
Really?
It's going to be just like stepping in Studio 54. We're going to have champagne upon arrival, a red carpet with photography. You'll have your photographs taken immediately when you arrive. All you have to do is supply them with your email address and they'll send those over to you. There will be a silent luxury item auction.
Whole separate room.
Yes.
Nice.
A list of luxury items, fanciful trips, exciting experiences, and high quality luxury items.
Yes. Okay. And this year we're actually doing something. Cindy headed all this up. We're doing online bidding for our auction. So if you want to start bidding early, it'll open a week in advance.
Oh, nice.
So all you do is just download the app on your mobile phone, and you'll be able to bid at the beginning of the week.
Wow, that sounds like...
Yeah.
And that information will be on the website.
It'll be on the website, absolutely.
Okay.
Where you can find all the ticket sales, and sponsorships if anyone wanted to donate or do a sponsorship. Absolutely, everything's all listed on there.
You missed one very important part, what to wear.
Oh, I apologize. Well, I want everything glitz, glam, full Studio 54, bell bottoms.
Full-blown 1970s disco
Yes.
regalia.
Absolutely.
I threw mine away. I have to buy new.
Well, for some, that wasn't their most favorite decade.
Yes.
But still, it'll be fun to resurrect that and see what everybody comes up with. We'll have a costume contest.
Yes.
There'll be a dance contest. There will be a halftime dance show with some professional people doing a little
that'd
dance.
be nice.
Yes.
Fully lit disco dance floor and all the music you'd expect to hear.
Now, I know that this event is also a kickoff for a very important campaign. Is that correct?
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that, because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. This is all for our behavioral health campaign. It's called A Path Forward. This is for...
A path forward.
That's correct. This is for behavioral health patients. We're hoping to raise enough money to widen and expand our emergency room, put in 5 new beds for behavioral health patients when they do come in and need services. They have their own wing, and it provides more privacy for people that are in the emergency room and people that are there serving as well. Another really important thing is that not a lot of people know this, but if anyone has a behavioral health need and they need to be transported, in the past, our local law enforcement have been the one to actually transport them. And during that transport, they have to be handcuffed and put in the back of it, and they are doing the best they can, and we're so blessed to have wonderful law enforcement to go above and beyond, but that's not necessarily their job, and this will allow us funding to have transportation for those behavioral health patients.
Absolutely.
To be able to handle them and handle transporting them and not putting our law enforcement.
Right. And females are especially vulnerable to losing a bed because when a female has a behavioral health issue, they have to wait for a female officer. So if one is not available, they have to wait for a shift change. So that puts...
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, and there are so few beds available for any patient, any behavioral health patient, and to lose one, you may wait another week.
That's critical time. That is absolutely critical time.
Yeah, I know from personal experience in rounding in the emergency department, there are often 4 and 5 patients waiting who have safety attendants with them, but they may be there a day or they may be there 5 or 6 days, you never know. So that's why I believe these beds are so sorely needed, and that it's the best thing we can do for the patients and the community here in Brunswick County. So
Absolutely.
I applaud you all for that. And that's how these funds from this event will be used, correct? To help grow those beds and enhance these resources. Okay, well, if there's anybody out there interested in this great night, how can they purchase sponsorships or tickets, and is it online? And it's real easy, right?
Very easy. Support Novant Health. .org. I apologize.
Yeah, supportnovonthealth.org.
Everything will be listed on the website. Sponsorship, ticket sales, everything, all the information. If you would like to look further in some more information about A Path Forward, it's all linked there on the website.
You could probably just Google Novant Health, Brunswick Medical Center Foundation, events, and then
Saturday Night Fever.
And Saturday Night Fever, and it's going to come up, right?
It will, absolutely.
Well,
if you put Novant and Saturday Night Fever, it'll come right up.
Well, perfect. Before we wrap up, is there anything else we've left out that we need to throw in there? How about the price of the tickets?
$100 per ticket.
$100 a ticket?
Yes.
And are there sponsorships available?
There are sponsorships. They range from $500 and go up to $5,000.
Awesome.
If we would love any more sponsors, it's a wonderful investment in our community.
It is. It truly is an investment in our citizens and Brunswick County.
It affects so many people.
One more time, when and where?
The Isles in Ocean Isle Beach.
Newly renovated.
Newly renovated.
February the 29th.
Yep, from 7 to 11.
and it's hosted by Ronnie and Clarice Holden.
That's correct.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being here today. This was really a fun interview.
Thank
I'm
you.
so
Thank you
excited.
so
I've
much.
already
been Googling clothes to wear.
Yeah, I'm
So-
sure if you put in Saturday Night Fever and Novant Health, you're probably going to get a
Yeah,
few
but some of the
outfit
stuff I came
suggestions.
up with, I'm like, there ain't no way I'm wearing that.
Sometimes the realistic expectation's not there.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to Saturday
We
Night
are
Fever
too.
right here in Brunswick County.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Thanks so
absolutely.
much for
Thank you
being
so
here.
much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.